Welcome, Libra, to your energy reading for the month of August 2026. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for choosing me to read your energy. Of course, as always, take what resonates for you. If anything does connect, if you don't mind supporting with a like, comment, subscribe, it really does help me out a lot being a new YouTuber. And of course, would love to have you a part of the channel. So again, welcome in. But let's go ahead and get into it for you. I'm going to pull out some astrological cards for the overall energy. I'll move into the tarot for deeper messages and then pull out a mindful message for what source God wants you to keep in mind in August. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my link tree, which is in the description box down below. Would love to connect with you, but yeah, just letting you know. All right, let's see where we go for Libra. What's going on for the month of August for Libras? What is the overall energy here for Libras? Anything else? Okay, so we have the second house, which is Taurus energy. I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart dealing with one. My nose has been itching really strongly as I've been shuffling these cards here. And as an empath reader, it just is a sign for me, believe it or don't, that you have a loved one spirit guide on the other side. I don't know if this spirit or loved one is a Taurus that you know of, like a family member, friend, or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like there is someone around you. Maybe you're getting signs, synchronicities about them. So pay attention to those. But I feel like they're helping you with maybe your work, business, finances, resources, or this could be having to do with like healing, rebalancing, grounding. This also makes me feel like with the apple here, something about learning. I don't know if some of you are in school, going to school, maybe even if it's not like an institution, you could be like learning new things online, maybe trying to figure out like what it is you do want to grow, what kind of career you want to have, or what do you want to do for work in some way. I feel like I want to pull another card though. Let's see what else. Cancer energy with immerse. So maybe there's something around this time where like, I don't know if there's like a strong emotional tie to your money. Like, I mean, for most of us, we have an emotional tie to our money, but it's just something about like either how money is being spent, or if there's like, I don't know why I get more of kind of like it's almost like this arrow piercing what maybe you thought you knew about your money resources, or there's something, either you're learning something about your resources around this time that may be fulfilling for you, or I feel like for others of you, there may be something that has come through that has kind of pierced something in like a negative way. I don't know if there's like worry about money, resources, finances. Maybe you're trying to figure it out, or maybe you feel like, I'm hearing like bad investment maybe for some of you. This is an interesting message, but I just I don't normally get stumped like this, but I'm just like maybe I should just listen for a second. I don't know, something's coming through about like your home life. I don't know if this could be having to do with family too. Like if there's like an inheritance or something about family money. Maybe this is partly why I was picking up on someone crossed over. Is there something going on with like inheritance, or somebody's passing away, or something about a will possibly for some of you? That's not going to be for everyone, obviously. So take that if that's your story. But I just feel like the main message here is like finding some sort of like stability in your well-being. And my eyes are just like, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes During my readings, this is why, like, being an empath reader, I just get like physical symptoms during my readings, and you can chalk it up to being random, but it's not for me. These are signs during my readings letting me know there's something like getting in the way of how you're seeing things, which I feel like is confirming what I was saying before about like something piercing what you thought you knew, or some sort of information that's coming through, but it's actually it can be something that's like I'm hearing detrimental, or it can be something that's negative, but I also feel like it's something that can turn into something that is positive, or like by gaining more clarity or immersing yourself and trying to investigate, or like not just go off of what you are feeling, because it's like focusing on the facts, not just feelings. I mean, your intuition is important. So if you are being divinely guided to something, then trust in your gut instinct. But it's also like not letting your feelings surrounding money get the best of you. I'm also noticing both of these cards have fours in them. So something about 4 4. Fours to me represent like your foundation, stability, security, home life, something to that effect. But I don't know why that's such a confusing message. I mean, the messages in the other readings have been like very straightforward, and have been flowing quite strongly. So I don't know what this is. Wow. Yes. Okay. So I'm burping, which is just letting me know something about healing, or something is going to be expressed or needs to be expressed around this time, having to do with maybe your emotions with this Cancer energy. But you also have the Devil card with shadow. This is Capricorn energy. So there is something here. I'm telling you, there's something you're not seeing. I don't know if you're being manipulated, having to do with money. I don't know if this is having to do with like a business partner. I don't know if it's just like your job in general, where like things are happening behind the scenes, where it's like you're not getting what you are really owed or what you deserve, or if this is having to do with like inheritance, family, something like that. Maybe there are other people who don't have good intentions. This card is saying you may feel bound by fears or unhealthy attachments. Recognize these patterns and take steps to free yourself. True empowerment comes from choosing liberation over limitation. Trust in your ability to reclaim your power. Interesting. There's something I feel like you either are learning around this time having to do with your resources, finances, maybe something that, again, you've intuitively felt, and maybe there is a confirmation of what you have felt, or kind of had an intuitive inkling about that may have been going on behind the scenes, but you couldn't really prove it. But maybe there's something that comes through in August that like really shines a light to this situation. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we have Taurus here, we have Capricorn here, or Cancer. So you could have these in your chart. You could be dealing with one, Libra, but I just feel like there's something about your intuition that's really speaking to you, or it's like spirit is trying to get your attention about something surrounding like your knowledge, or like awareness, or understanding having to do with like your work, business, resources, health and well-being, something like that. I also was like getting a message about your home life. So I don't know if there's something about finances, resources coming up around this time within your home. Like, I don't know if you feel stuck in your home. I don't know if you're trying to like wanting to make a change, but maybe you feel tied up in the current home that you're in. Something like that. But I want to get some more messages. This is such an interesting message. Like I don't like, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it still feels like, the shadow with this Cancer energy just kind of feels like emotionally confusing, or there's some sort of like manipulation going on, like something's being hidden from you. Yeah, my face is itching as I'm saying that. So I feel like spirit, yeah, spirit on my eye too. So it's almost like this person on the other side, whether it's a loved one, spirit guide, angel, I'm not sure, is like really trying to get your attention and speak to you about something that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what this is. It feels like it's money, resources, could be something about the home life, something about your knowledge, like you not knowing something. I don't know what this is, but let's get more information here. Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. Maybe it's not connecting. This probably won't be for most of you, but again, if it connects, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Progress. So we have the 3 of Wands here. So this is like a wait and see energy. It's not like you have to just, go start like, attacking people. Not saying you're doing that by any means. I'm just, for some reason, this card is making me feel like you may want to move forward, but again, there's like some sort of wait, like pause coming to kind of like the end of a road. Like there's really not much you can do right now. I feel like there's going to be something that comes through though, like with these ships here. It's like there's an opportunity, or there's like moving parts going on that, even though you may have an intuitive inkling about this with this Cancer energy, maybe having to do with business resources or something like that, that is being like either manipulated, or someone's not being authentic, true, someone who doesn't have good intentions. It's like this is going to be made known. So it's like what I feel about this, Libra, is like you don't really have to do anything. It's just kind of like I get this energy of it's just a matter of time. And this is going to present itself. I mean, I know there's maybe like with this being a fire card, there could be frustration. There could be obviously confusion about like what is going on, why is this happening, or like I just want to understand, or maybe I feel stuck, or like things are just moving too slowly in some way. But this is saying to have trust and patience, and believe in yourself, believe in your intuition, trust in what it is you do know, even if you don't have all the information. It's just like, I feel like that's why this Cancer energy is coming through strongly to say like, yes, emotions can sometimes just be an emotion. It doesn't necessarily mean like there's facts connected to that emotion. But with this being like an intuitive energy, it just makes me feel like you could be feeling that these emotions are just like, why am I feeling this way? Like that's crazy to think about, or I'm just over analyzing or overthinking things. But I don't really think that you are. I just think there's something with this shadow, like there's something going on that you just cannot fully see, which is why like that's why my eyes will like be bothered, because when my eyes are bothered, it's a clear representation of like something about your perception, something about your vision is being messed with. Especially with this shadow energy, because that's what the Devil card really represents. Manipulation, being tied to something. Maybe there's desire there. Maybe there's someone that you want to believe in or want to trust, but there's just something off about it, which is why I'm saying you're not seeing it. You just feel it. Something about that. But I feel like with this 3 of Wands, it's like be patient, because I feel like it is going to show itself. This does say your plans are starting to take shape. Opportunities are on the horizon, and the work you've done is beginning to show results. So maybe there is something where like money that is owed to you is going to be coming through, that is going to provide you emotional fulfillment. This is saying trust the process and remain patient, which I think is the main message here. It says your vision is expanding and success is within reach. You see what I'm saying? Your vision is expanding, meaning that your vision, which is what I was picking up on, is limited right now. Which is like, you see in this card, this person is only able to see so far out there in the ocean. They're standing on a cliff. They're at the edge of the cliff. They can't go any further. They've reached the end of their path, which is why this is saying to have patience and wait and see, because I feel like there is something like with this bow and arrow. I don't, well, there's not a bow in here, there's just the arrow, but something is incoming very quickly that is going to bring about knowledge and understanding having to do with your stability, security, resources, finances, something like that. I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, because that's also coming through with the arrow, because Sagittarius's symbol is an arrow, bow and arrow. So I just feel like there's going to be something that happens quite quickly, is what I'm feeling. Let's get another card here and see what else is coming in August. This reading is so interesting. It's so different than what I've been reading before. But again, every sign is different. Every situation is different. Not all readings are the same. I don't do cookie cutter readings or anything like that. So I just go with the flow. It either makes sense or it doesn't. But please let me know down below if any of this is making sense to you, because I just, want to know, because maybe I'm just nosy. I don't know, but it just really helps let me know what is connecting. And of course helps the channel too. So even if you just like the video or put like a 100 emoji or something like that, I don't know. Whatever you feel guided to. Okay, what else for Libras in August? Holy shit, the Ace of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? There's something that I feel like, wow, and then there's prosperity and fucking fortune and victory at the bottom of the deck and security. Holy shit, not only do you have opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, which is what this resources I feel like is really talking about, not only do you have this blessing, this is what's incoming for you. This is what you are waiting on. I'm telling you, whatever this shadow energy is, a liar, cheater, stealer, manipulator, whatever it is, they can't stop your blessing. They can't stop what's incoming for you. And I think that's part of this manipulation here, because they know what is owed to you. It's almost like, for example, this may not be your situation, but for example, like the inheritance thing. Maybe there is something going on with inheritance, and like you're willed some sort of inheritance, some sort of fortune or opportunity, and others know about it, but they don't want you to know about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they can't stop what the universe has for you. They can't stop what is written in contract for you. Not only do you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles, which is prosperity. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is things turning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, it's like you're destined. This is destiny. This is fate. This is all happening for a divine reason. And then you have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. And there's the moon right there too, which is what's in the Cancer card as well. So this Chariot is saying that you are going to be victorious and overcome these obstacles, whatever is coming up in your path that is keeping you stuck. It's like you don't really have to do it, really anything, honestly. I think all you really are just being called to do is just trust in your intuition, balance your own emotions, and wait and see. Just have patience. I know it's easier said than done, but it's like, just have patience, because you're going to see things unfold in front of your eyes that I feel is going to happen probably very quickly, and also maybe even surprising. Like, what? Like, you mean that person was trying to stop me from getting what's owed to me? Or like that boss was like keeping my promotion from me, or, not giving me my bonus when I was supposed to get it, or, didn't file the paperwork on purpose, or whatever the case is. I don't know. I just feel like this doesn't come up for no reason. So, don't be in fear by this, Libra. It's just have trust in spirit, which is what I'm wanting to say. Almost said fear it. What the hell is that? But yeah, there is a blessing incoming for you with this Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity of abundance and these resources to be received. Maybe a new career opportunity, a new job opportunity, or something about your home life, so that you'll be able to move, because the Chariot can talk about moving as well, or changes with the Wheel of Fortune. But this card is saying a new door is opening, offering abundance and stability. This is a time to plant seeds for long-term growth. Patience again. Embrace this opportunity with focus and intention, as it has the potential to bring material and spiritual rewards. You see what I'm saying? There's something about this Cancer energy coming through very strongly about your intuition, Libra, that you are going to see that you weren't crazy all along. Like you knew in your heart and soul that something was off. Maybe you couldn't necessarily like find evidence of it, but there was just like circumstances and events and behaviors that were being shown to you, signs, synchronicities, whatever it is, that it's just like, yeah, there's something going on here. I don't know what it is, but my spidey senses are tingling is what I feel. But trust, ground yourself, trust and have faith that everything is going to work out for you, because these are amazing cards, Libra. This prosperity of the King of Pentacles says, you embody material success and lead with confidence. Your wisdom and generosity inspire growth in others. So take the higher road, be that better person. You don't have, it's almost like what I want to say is spirit has your back. Like this loved one, spirit guide, angel on the other side is looking out for you, protecting you, and going to battle for you. You don't have to do anything except watch the show go down, is what I'm feeling. And you'll see how you are carried into success and victory without even having to really lift a finger, because spirit has your back and is looking out for you. This Wheel of Fortune says the life cycles are turning, bringing change and new opportunities. Embrace the flow and trust that every shift aligns with your growth. There's growth again for like the third time. So you are going through some sort of growing phase. This says what feels uncertain now is guiding you towards a path of expansion. Stay open to the unfolding of fate. Again, what feels uncertain, what you're not sure about, is actually guiding you towards this victory, towards this prosperity, towards some sort of security and abundance and well-being, mind, body, and soul, and you know, financially, especially maybe having to do with your business or your work or your home, something like that. And this victory card of the Chariot is saying you have the strength and determination to overcome challenges, whatever this challenge is. With focus and balance, success is within reach. Take control of your journey and move forward with confidence. This is your time to rise above adversity and claim your victory. This is what I'm saying. Rise above whatever this shadow or like whatever this like weird energy is that you're picking up on. Because it's like it wants you to not get whatever it is that is destined for you. There's something that is fated and destined for you, Libra, that I feel like whatever this low vibe energy is, whether it's like a low vibe spirit, or if this is like a low vibe person or like business partner, boss, something like that, whatever it is, I don't know, but everyone's story is different. But I just don't give it power. Don't give it fear. Have trust and faith in your own intuitive guidance, and feel safe in the energy of spirit. Call upon spirit. Pray for protection if you feel like you need it. Pray to your loved ones, spirit guides, angels on the other side, because they're already on it, is what I feel. But of course, you know, if you feel like you want to talk to them, or maybe you already have, you know, that is something that is beneficial. So, but you are divinely guided, and you have a fate of fortune and victory incoming for you, Libra. It may not all happen in August, but August feels like something could be going down. So just maybe not. I'm not saying anything set in stone, anything can change, but I'm just saying there's something fated in the works for you. It's just like be patient and trust in this transition, whatever does end up happening. But let's get a mindful message or two. Let's see what source or God wants you to keep in mind in the month of August. Anything else? Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Because you see how I was saying in the Three of Wands, how this person is at the edge of a cliff, the edge of greatness. And you see all the amazing cards that came through, this greatness that is destined for you. And guess what's right there? That planet, Saturn, which is literally what this represents. It's Capricorn energy. No offense to Capricorn, not saying Capricorns are bad or evil or anything. It's just a representation of the Saturn and Saturn energy, of like some sort of big karma, some sort of fate, destiny is unfolding in your life. And this is something to have gratitude and appreciation for. This is why you're being called to trust in this evolution and growth that you're going through. While it may be confusing or you're unsure, like what the hell is going on, trust that it's happening for a greater purpose. You know, you're about to step into a new cycle of your life, which is the turning of the wheel of fortune, where things are going to change and you are going to be moving. Maybe some of you will be physically moving, or if it's not physically moving, it's just, you know, having an opportunity to gain this security and stability and abundance in some area of your life. This edge of greatness says the universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. So you'll know it when you see it. You may still be in this waiting phase, but again, everyone's timeline is different. So whether this has happened or hasn't happened yet, it's just like, you know, trusting in your own intuitive guidance system to move forward when it's time, when it's clear, you know, don't move forward when it's still confusing and you're not really sure what's going on. And this gratitude is saying, I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what's going on, I always have things to be grateful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with things that I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which truly brings me joy. So that's why I'm saying, instead of focusing on whatever this shadow or fear or doubt or worry, anxiety, whatever it is, being able to shift your energy to trust and faith that everything is working out for you. And I feel like it's going to be better than you're really thinking. And I feel like it's a surprise type of energy. You're going to be like, what? That happened and they were trying to do that? Like, what? Why? Like, I don't know, maybe, but again, I feel like whatever this energy is, they don't want you to have what's rightfully yours, but they can't stop it, because spirit, it's in the hands of spirit, it's in the hands of the universe, and nothing can stand against that. But I hope this made sense and connected for you, Libra. Definitely let me know down below. I'm very interested in hearing your side if any of this did make sense for you. But thank you for choosing me to read your energy. And until next time, have a blessed August.